What's going on, fam, and welcome. Finally, it's been a month and a half, and it's finally 24 hours left. You and I, we adore watching it live. We're gonna do it tomorrow because there's a lot of things going on. Last week, we got a bunch of stuff when it comes to Bitcoin and macro, and this one, it's turned to the Fed to tell us what in the world is gonna happen with, the federal funds rate. As you know, guys, FOMC meeting is away, just a few more hours, and it's always a good moment in the market. There's a lot of volatility, and I'll tell you right now by the end of this video what I'm expecting. All the things that we have seen before, the previous numbers, core inflation, headline inflation, the rate as far as where it is right now, and what the impact is going to be for our crypto, for Bitcoin, for Shiba Inu, for Cronos, for XRP, whichever, right? Because we all want our tokens to finally send. There's a gazillion number of videos in the last week regarding price predictions because everybody wants to make money, and I get it. New meme coins, new 100x, 10x's. The point, guys, that in this channel, the purpose is to get us informed, make money, and just have this journey because we're early. So don't go anywhere. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks so much for being here and sharing some minutes with me because I think it's, always waking up and looking at where we're at. It's the beautiful thing, guys. Before 100,000 Bitcoin, fam, we are having the conversations very frequent because once we're at that level, you're going to see it everywhere. And then it's not going to be so special. But right now is when the visionaries, the pioneers are building, guys, all right? Also, take a look at the links down below, up to 80,000 USDT in bonuses with futures, Sumex, CoinW, Margex. Come on, guys, do it if you haven't done so. All right, let's talk. In 24 hours from now, right now it's happening today, the 30th, and tomorrow is going to be the press conference. Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, is going to be looking at what to do. In previous videos, about a month ago or so, we received the minutes from the previous June 11th, June 12th FOMC meeting. Usually the minutes come 2-3 weeks after that meeting. And what we learned is that they are looking at cutting the rates sooner than expected. And it didn't happen in the summer of June and July, from what we know. But they're looking at September. Now, what are the numbers here? Very easy. Headline and core. Headline is 3, core is 3.3%. Now, core is what they care the most because you exclude things like food and, other things that are, do not help to really measure inflation a little bit more accurately. Core inflation has been going down lately, which is really good news, but by figures, and if we drop way more than 0.1 or to a 0.2, 0.3, that's phenomenal, right? Those changes really affect what the Fed wants to do with the economy. On headline, we're at 3. So we were at 3 about 8-9 months ago. We went up, we went down now to 3. I think it's gonna be very nice. Listen, if headline this July is less than 3. I'm not expecting core to be less than 3. Nobody is expecting core to be less than 3. But headline, if we can have a 2.9 or 2.8, wow, that's not seen since so long ago. 2.8, 2.9 headline, that's phenomenal. Core inflation, I'm forecasting at 3.1, 3.2. At 0.1 decrease, and that's it. So I just gave you the numbers. We'll be obviously sharing a bunch of things on X, on YouTube, and updates. There's gonna be so much that you guys wanna check out. Crypto investors, be ready. Be ready, fam. I've been receiving some funds, some monies. I've been getting some monies. I'm just pouring everything I can on crypto, buying jasmy, XRP, Ondo, bread, Punky, bit of Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki. I'm just trying to amass as much as I can, and that's it. Why? Well, because I want to be rich. And that's the goal of most people, right? It really depends what's your goal in crypto, but we want to be financially free. That's the goal while we're still here producing and watching and learning. And let me know, of course, in the comments how you guys feel, because it's exciting, right? 2 weeks ago, we learned crazy stuff when it comes to Biden dropping out, now new presidential candidate, and that changes the whole view of the election, and because that also affects the markets. Last week was Bitcoin conference, everything was crazy, a bunch of things, Michael Saylor, Donald Trump, and this, and Katie Wood, and predictions. Now this week, it's time for the Fed to say, okay, are we gonna go from 5.25 and 550 to 500 and 5.25? If that's it, a 25 basis point decrease, amazing, let's go. Cut it, please. Now, every single press conference that we have watched online, I mean, for the last 10 or so, we've been doing it, and I've been really having so much fun, guys, and I appreciate your support. There's a common question for Jerome Powell. When are you going to cut rates? And what factors would help you navigate that decision, right? How could you, give us some hints to say, oh, a cut is near? Because you cut the rate, it's going to be immediately, instantly easier to buy houses, ask for loans, and get money from different institutions. So that's what we want, especially if you're in the market to buy a house or so. That really helps you because, as someone who's also in real estate, I was like, man, if I want to sell a house, buy a house, I mean, it just complicates things, right? For the middle class and lower middle class. That they know that right now the economy is slowing down, is cooling off, which is really nice, especially if we want to go back to that 2%, which is the target. Jerome Powell has been mentioning many times, 2% is a target. Okay, so are we heading there? Seems to be that way. So we have this July, tomorrow, and September. So from August, an entire month, and then middle of September or so, that's the next one. About a month and a half or so, in every single one FOMC. It all points out that we're going to have that cut in September, and not in this one, but in September, from all my sources, from all the very smart people I follow, and that's it. So, guys, am I expecting a pump once we cut it? Maybe some kind of reaction, of course. Like we saw Donald J. Trump speak at the Bitcoin conference, the price of BTC went from 68, like it was going all the way to 68, 69, then it dropped to 66, and it went up to 68, and then 69, and then it dropped to 60. It's just a mess, when it comes to the prices. You should be totally okay with that, because that's crypto, that's Bitcoin, that's why we like it. There's a bunch of futures trading, derivatives, making so much money, but that's the way it is. Guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. Get ready. We'll be here. I'm so excited, and thank you so much for watching. Take a look at the links down below, guys. Appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace.